Hey guys, I have Zach ready to speak with you.
Hello.
Hi, Zach. Thank you so much for joining. We will begin with Zach Stevens of DNVR. Go ahead, Zach.
Hey, Zach, thanks for talking with us today. Jonathan Cooper just got a 4-year contract extension. Can you just talk about how important he is to the front seven, both on the field in terms of a leadership aspect as well?
Yeah, I think obviously a guy like Coop, we value so highly for what he does, both in the pass and the run game. And he really is truly like the ultimate team player, willing to do whatever helps. You see him on special teams too. So it's awesome to see guys like that get rewarded. I think, it sends a really good message around the locker room, showing guys, if you do it the right way, you'll get rewarded. And, we have a really good culture here. So we have a lot of guys like that.
Andrew Mason, the fan.
Hey, Zach, what did you take from the film study today of looking back at the Ravens game? And what did you learn that can help you guys going forward to Kansas City?
Yeah, I think, definitely a lot to learn. I think it was meetings today were handled really well. I think a lot of guys, took accountability and, I think we really came in today with the right mindset, and we're really excited about getting back to work on Wednesday and correcting those mistakes. And even on the plane ride yesterday, we had really positive conversations. Guys were watching the film on the plane. Kind of I could have done this better, this. So it's really encouraging when you have guys that are kind of taking ownership like that instead of just trying to blame others or anything like that. We had none of that. Everybody was kind of looked in the mirror and said, what could I do better? And, if we want to go where we're going to go, we have to be able to have those conversations. So I think we're in a good spot. I mean, obviously the score doesn't look good, but, Detroit, had a pretty similar loss to them last year and ended up doing pretty good. So we'll bounce back knowing this group, and we'll be fine.
Mike Kliss, 9 News.
Yes, Zach, your reaction to the team trading Baron Browning to Arizona, first of all, and then I have a follow-up if that's okay, Megan.
Yeah, I think obviously, Baron was, is a guy that we all really respect and love, and we wish him nothing but the best. And obviously going to Arizona, a place that I'm familiar with, I'm sure he and I are going to stay in contact about that and how to handle that whole transition. And Arizona's a spot that I'm very appreciative of. So I'm sure they'll treat Baron really well, and he'll do great things there.
And then secondly, you weren't kidding. I rewatched the game, and you weren't kidding about all the double teams you got. It almost looked like they game planned to try to take you out of the game. What did you come away from that? And if you're going to get double teamed from now on, what can you do to beat it?
Yeah, I think Coach Kane and I have already and VJ had discussions about if I want to be the type of player that I think I can be, and be considered one of the top D linemen in this league, I got to be able to find ways around that. And obviously it's a compliment, but and give them credit. You could tell that they're a really well coached, talented, big team. So we're already working on ways to try to figure that part out of my game. And that's I think a big part of it too is just always trying to find solutions and keep on working instead of just woe is me. So the fact that we have that mentality, not just myself or the coaches, but everybody in this building is a positive. So we're just really excited about Wednesday.
Back to Zach Stevens. All right, looks like Zach no longer has a question. Are there any other questions for Zach? Looks like one for Eric Dalala. Go ahead, Eric.
Yes, Zach. Sean mentioned this morning that kind of the guys you have in the locker room now are the guys you're going to have the rest of the way, and wondering your confidence level in the group. You kind of mentioned it there just in terms of the plane ride back, but your confidence that you have what it takes and what you need to make the postseason this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have full confidence in that. I think it's, in this league, you can't ride the highs and you can't ride the lows. And obviously we've shown this year that, we can play at a very high level. And, every team, I think if you look at every team through a full season, they have weeks like that. So I remember after Pittsburgh, the sky was falling and, we should sell everything and blow the whole thing up. But, now we're talking playoffs. So for us, we're just taking it 1 week at a time. We're on to Kansas City, watch the game tonight and just keep on going.
Zach, that appears to be all the questions that we have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate it.